नमस्कार, वेलकम टू BSF लाइफस्टाइल। आज की वीडियो एक फुल एनालिसिस एंड कंपैरिजन वीडियो होने वाली है ऑफ इंडी प्रो शो। I'll try to keep it as short and crisp as possible. So let's get started from bottom position. In at 12th place we have Seth Igman. Not much to say, lack of conditioning and size obviously as compared to other athletes, so the position. So next at 11th position we have James Curbison. This old fella is visibly better than our last entry. मतलब clearly हम differences देख सकते हैं overall better conditioning. Next in 10th position we have Stephen Frazier. He has a classic physique appeal to his body with good back muscle separation. Hamstring area में भी हम separation देख सकते हैं. But he is getting out muscled by other athletes placing above him. In 9th position we have Dwayne Walker. But honestly saying he deserved better placing. ये रहा ड्वेन वॉकर का इंडिविजुअल पोजिंग रूटीन. Yes, his legs need to match up, but the question is, did he deserve the 9th place? No, a big no. We will compare his physique later in the video to other athletes, तो लास्ट तक जरूर देखिएगा. He even improved upon his conditioning from pre-judging to the finale show. These are the photos of Dwayne Walker from pre-judging. You can see the horseshoe-shaped triceps and even the back shots. And this is from the finale night. Let me say this physique deserves better placing. And here he also reminded me of Lionel Bayaki. I'll put up a photo for reference if this makes sense. Just saying. Now, moving forward, at 8th position, we have Roy Evans. His legs are better than Dwayne, I'll definitely give him that. And he has got pretty flow, very aesthetic look to his body. A little soft from the front. He needs to pack on some muscle onto his frame because he has got the conditioning definitely. At 7th place we have Camilo Diaz. Any of the last two athletes or even both could have been placed above him. His tan looks off, a bit too shiny. He has got the separation in his legs, but other than that I see no points to give him above the 8th placing Roy Evans or even the 9th placing Dwayne Walker. At 6th we have the gentle giant from France, Morgan Asti. A well-conditioned guy of his size, standing 6 feet 3 inches tall. He has shown some very good improvement over these years. This was him at 2019 Arnold Amateur, which he definitely won. This was his physique as an amateur, a great physique I would say as an amateur. This was him at 2020 Arnold Classic. It's visible when you do a side-by-side comparison that he has put on some mass and is still conditioned. Everybody took notice after this event and appreciated him for the condition he brought on stage. And now, this is him at 2021 Indy Pro Show. We can see and appreciate not the prettiest physique. He needs to fill the upper frame too, but the package he brought on stage was superb. He definitely has understood the game of conditioning. Future looks promising for him if he continues on this trajectory. He has got the size in his legs, a good separation from the back too. Let's see how he does on the next show. In 5th, we have Carlos Chapa. The most improved guy on stage, not at all mass monster by any means. But this is what bodybuilding is all about. Balance of size and separation. A good old school look to his body. Somewhat 3D-ish kind of fills shoulder. Not gnarly condition but a pretty 90s physique with a very nice V-taper. A good flow. Good bicep but triceps visible नहीं है. आप देख सकते हैं abs की separation visible है. इनके lats में भी flare नहीं है because of the size. He too needs some time off to put on some quality muscle maintaining these very aesthetic lines. I definitely want to see more of Carlos Chapa in the future. At 4th position is Dorian Haynes. I guess it's perfect place for him in this lineup because he has got the size over these other guys. Maybe because he's relatively shorter than the other athletes or whatever the reason may be, but he has got the upper hand in the muscle department. But he needs to control his gut. It's not distended yet, but it is visible that he may end up there. He needs to come more sharper than the last time, with improved muscle belly separation. The most muscular looks the best pose for him. At third, we have the hype train going into the Indy Pro, the boogeyman, blessing a Wadibu. He bit more than he can chew, which is gonna hurt his reputation eventually. About his physique, as I said in my last video, he did improve from prejudging to the finals. This is him at prejudging looking a bit soft, so I guess judges kept him on the sidelines for the majority of the comparison. But this is blessing on the night of finale. Boy oh boy, he got blessed for sure. Because the improvement he made bumped him a few spots on the judges' scorecard for sure. Back double bicep looks like his money shot. He better buckle up for the next weekend at New York Pro. The package he brought on the finale of Indy Pro is the least I expect from him on the prejudging night of New York Pro, or else he'll be out of conversation of the top placings. For the top placings, Blessing has got enough time in his hand to grow in the division if he doesn't plan on to competing for this year. At number 2 is Muhammad El Imam. This Russian was a dark horse, the magic of Camel Crew I was talking about. This is a clip from my video that I did 3 weeks ago on update of athletes competing at New York Pro on 4 weeks out. This is the clip.
New York Pro's lineup. Next is the Camel Crew athlete Muhammad El Imam. I don't know what is the secret with Camel Crew, but any athlete that joins Camel Crew definitely improves. So is the hope for Muhammad El Imam. He may be the surprise element and disappoint some of the athletes for sure.
Now this was me predicting for the New York Pro, but he surprised in the Indy Pro show. High hopes from him for the New York Pro because that was his original show to peak as per plan. Nobody counted him, but what a phenomenal package for Muhammad El Imam. The only criticism I would give him is his midsection. That was the major difference in between him and the top placing athlete Justin Rodriguez. Even feathering is visible on his inner sweep of the quads. Not the best arms definitely, but he has showed us that he has got the potential to grow in the division. Now, winning the 2021 Indy Pro and qualifying for this year's Olympia was Justin Rodriguez. Nobody had doubts who can win the show as soon as he stepped on stage. He placed 10th at the last year's Olympia, in which he qualified on points basis, but this year he has won a pro show decisively. As we can see from his Instagram post, this was his first pro win in 5 years. He definitely will be more satisfied this time going into the Olympia. He definitely could improve upon his routine a bit. Good muscle development with separation. He was the clear winner for the show. Thick muscle bellies with such muscle maturity. I believe now is the time for Justin Rodriguez to rise and shine. We could see good showing from him in the future. This side chest or even the back shots are all best in the lineup, thus the title winner. So, done with the placings. Now is the time for the final verdict. Justin Rodriguez, clear deserving winner. Other placing की बात करूं तो placing wise Dwayne Walker deserves 7th place I believe. He brought a very good package for a 9th place. Rest was all okay for me. Again, this was my review, no disrespect to any of the official or the judges. I respect their decision more because they were the ones watching show right in front of their eyes. This was just my take. Thank you अगर आप अभी तक बने हुए हैं. Let me know in the comments your views and thoughts about the video or even the show. If you like this video, hit like, check out my other videos that I did on fashion or on bodybuilding, and then subscribe and share. And as always, until my next video, peace out.